Welcome to Studio 9 School of the Arts virtual tour of our grade 6 to 12 classes and arts instruction. We are a learning through the arts and project-based learning school where students go well beyond traditional worksheet and desk work instruction to discover themselves and their world in new and different ways. We're all about connection and collaboration. The arts are about problem solving, critical thinking, perseverance, and empathy. Students at Studio 9 work to be successful, as well as also working at being great citizens. As we move from our daily, online, regular live classes to some in-class instruction now, we still have our building closed to the public. So, we'd like to take you on a virtual tour to meet our great teachers and to show you what we do. Welcome as we open the virtual doors of Studio 9.
My name is Cadence Trites, and I'm principal here at Studio 9 Independent School of the Arts. I've been here for 14 years, so obviously I adore everything that's going on in this school, people that work here as well as the kids. What we're doing here is we're trying to integrate the arts into absolutely everything. So drama, visual arts, music, dance, everything integrated within the regular curriculum. So we do all of the regular curriculum that's required of all teachers in British Columbia. However, the kids get to do all kinds of fun things on the side too. And we hire experts in their profession. So not only are they teachers, but they're teachers that are in focus with what they love to do.
Hi, my name is Miss Campbell, and I teach grade 6-7 science and English. For project-based learning, we do a lot of hands-on activities. We spend a lot of time on things like inquiry and projects and allowing students to do a lot of group work so that they can really gain a good understanding of the material before we move on. We do a lot of STEAM challenges in the classroom, so science, technology, engineering, art, and math. So I really like to combine all subjects, even past the science and English that I'm teaching, just so that students get a really good understanding, and then those students that are better at one subject and maybe struggling with another can at least excel in one area throughout the projects. In the mornings, they start in the portable and they have 20 minutes of HACE, which is health and career education, and then they move into their arts courses, so that can be cooking or dance or music or drama. And then for the afternoon, that's when they complete their core subjects, so they're with me from 12:30 until 3:30 every day, completing English and then science.
My name is Laura Dunwoody, and I teach grade 8-9 as my homeroom, and then I teach all of the grade 8 to 12 math and science courses, and I have a couple blocks of textiles, which is sewing, and a couple blocks of French. So students start out in homeroom with me in check-in, and we learn some career and health information in that class, and then students go to their different arts courses, and different students come to me for sewing or for some of their high school science electives like a geology 12 or a physics 11 if those are the courses that they need for their post-secondary. And then in the afternoon, kids have their core courses, so they come to me for math and science, and they go to Miss Brown for English and social studies. So students work collaboratively through different courses to do projects. So sometimes in one class, a bunch of students will be working together on something, and then we also work with the different courses. So this January we did a play in the high school department, which was The Bunker. And so students were working in several classes on that. So in my sewing class, they were making all the costumes, and we were doing some of the props and set pieces. They were also doing props and set pieces in the script writing class. And in math, we were doing some modeling. And so all of these different pieces and different classes are all working together to put on our show. And so it's really important that students are in attendance at school because other people are relying on them and depending on them to meet deadlines. In my math classes, I incorporate learning through the arts by the students with their projects will often be using different analogies to represent math concepts. So they'll have equations, like algebraic equations, and then they'll try to draw out what these equations look like without using any numbers or without using any symbols. In math, we sometimes do learning through the arts as well, through activities with fractions and looking at how we can use fractions for tuning instruments. And in science, I try to incorporate learning through the arts with learning about different types of music and how the science of waves allows those different instruments to work. So we look at the inside of a piano, we have some boom whackers in my class that we play with and do calculations with to figure out what notes they'll make.
In the 10, 11, 12 class, I do a little bit of everything. I predominantly teach English and social studies, but I also do some creative writing and I do the graduation curriculum. Project-based learning in my classroom in the arts is kind of all around you right now. You can see examples of it all over the classroom. So the project-based learning is where the students get an essential question that there really is no answer to. You can't Google it. So what I do is I ask students these questions and then I guide them through research and help them come up with kind of the most logical answer or the answer that makes sense for them. So the students will come in and the first block we have is check-in, and that's where we do the graduation program. And so they're looking at career things, they're reaching out to colleges or universities, they're writing resumes or getting help with letters of intent. Then currently right now, the students in my class have a choice between actually Physical Education 10, which students need to graduate, so I'm running that, or the grade 12s are taking Geology 12 because they have already had physical education. And then they go from that after break into music class, so they're working with Miss Sandy to write songs and record music. And then after lunch they have the core blocks. So students at Studio 9 graduate with the Dogwood Diploma. They receive all the required credits for graduation, and normally they actually graduate with more of the arts credits or the elective credits than say a traditional high school, because we mandate that students take more classes to experience more of the arts.
Hi, I'm Sandy, and I'm the music teacher at Studio 9. I teach music kindergarten through grade 12. The music program here at Studio 9 runs from kindergarten through grade 12, so it has a lot of different parts. In kindergarten and grade 1, the kids start to learn by singing songs, and then we add basic performance skills. They learn to recognize different musical instruments and begin to play ukulele. They also start to count rhythms and learn about tempo. By grade 2, they're learning basic music theory, notation, and rhythm, and are performing more songs and learning more difficult melodies. By grade 4, they're capable of singing and performing quite effortlessly. The theory continues to where they're starting to be able to read music. And by grade 5, we start introducing musical instruments. Those children that wish to learn can start playing drums, bass, guitar, and piano. Some children learn other instruments outside of school, and they're welcome to join in and play as well. The remainder of the children continue with vocal performance. For grade 6 and up, the music theory gets more complex, as does the music that they play and sing. And we begin to learn how to write original music and lyrics, and at that point we start to present our own songs as well. Now this becomes the focus of our learning. The program then continues through grade 12, getting more complex and diverse the higher the grade. Now we also have a choir, which is an out-of-school activity we do at lunch break. These are kids that excel at singing and learning harmonies and love to perform. In 2018, we were fortunate enough to perform with the Canadian tenors at Prospera Place in front of about 7,000 people. Now that was an amazing experience for the kids and for the school as a whole. These are the kind of events we look forward to in the future, and we'd really like to get them out in the community to represent the school.
Hi, my name is Ava Clark, and I have been a student at Studio9 for 7 years. Throughout my career as a Studio9 student, I have developed fine art techniques and my artistic voice in the visual art program. Visual art learning at Studio9 from kindergarten through grade 12 involves discovering the elements and principles of art and design through hands-on learning. At Studio9, the exploration of art mediums and concepts is also incorporated into other subjects and areas of study, cross-curricular learning. I have learned to communicate my ideas visually with a variety of mediums. In class, I have explored visual art through fine art exercises, assignments focusing on technique and concepts, as well as large-scale collaboration projects that are challenging and stimulating. Visual art at Studio9 is taught with the individual student explores their talents and ideas to develop their artistic voice. I have been able to contribute artistically to our school and community through our annual art auction, our art gallery displays, as well our theater experiences. At every grade level, with each student individually in mind, the Art Visual program at Studio9 strives to encourage students to develop their artistic identity.
Hi, I'm Kurt Slauson, and I teach grades 6-7 at Studio9 School for the Arts. Currently teaching PACE, that's Health and Career Education, as well as Culinary Arts, or the foods running the cafeteria, and Creative Writing for grade 8-9. One of the great things about foods class is that it has some regimen to it right away. Kids come in, they put jackets on, they wash hands, they take their seats and get ready for the day. So it has some nice structure to it, and of course that's just really important in the kitchen for not only for the quality of the food you produce, but just for everybody's safety. We are in charge of producing the school's hot lunch program every day, so it usually takes all the time we have to prepare the food and get it served on time and clean up the kitchen. Well, Creative writing is a really fun and engaging class. It has a really nice combination of solitary time. Of course, in order to write, you need your peace and quiet, but then also engagement together, sharing each other's work, just getting into a good feedback loop between student and teacher.
Hi, I'm Lucy Hazelwood and I teach the K-12 drama and the 6 to 9 dance. Dance and drama are the ultimate project-based learning classes because everything you do has both a practical and a theory-based application. So with dance, you're looking at structure, choreography, things like that. So the students aren't just learning steps and technique, they're learning how to create their own content. So they're looking objectively at how they can be creative, be inspired by other people, and then work together and put together their own performances. And then with drama, it's very similar. There's a lot of crossover between the two. Obviously, just with the drama, then we integrate more public speaking. And so you're looking at, again, with that structure of things, and perhaps maybe you're not a performer, so you want to look at the technical side of things and look at how a performance comes together in that respect. So yeah, it's very hands-on, but it's not just the practical, there is the theory behind it too, and I think that's really important.
Hi, I'm Mike Guzzi. I teach digital arts at Studio9. Depending on the grade, digital arts could include audio, video, film, design in programs like Photoshop or InDesign, as well as actual art done on a digital platform. In audio, we learn to produce good sound, whether it's recording singing, instruments, or spoken word. We also work at an online radio station, so students would produce commercials, as well as learn to organize a day in a radio station. In the video area, we start by teaching students how to write a script for video and for film, and then take that script and produce a finished product. That product could be a documentary, it could be a commercial, or it could be a fictional story. In video, students will also learn technical skills in shooting good video, as well as effects such as green screen or special effects shooting out in the field and then in post-production when they edit on various platforms. Digital design can include a number of things. You could be designing on a digital platform for something printed, such as business cards or posters, and our students also produce our yearbook. Whatever area of digital arts we use, the process is designed to get students acquainted with some of the state-of-the-art digital products and to have them very familiar with using computers in this 21st century.